My name is Nicole Crump, and I am speaking up, aloud, and loudly.
Okay, on the corner of Shelton and Metropolitan, we are here live at Okami Lounge, and I'm here with Nicole Crump. Nicole, how are you?
I'm great. How are you?
Oh man, I'm so happy to be here.
Good.
So happy that you're here.
Thank you.
So, Nicole, for everybody who don't know who you are, because I know how special you are. I know who you are. I just want you to let everybody know, but still, could you let everybody know who you are and what you do?
Okay. Well, my name is Nicole Crump. I am a native of Houston, Texas. I am an actress here who moved to the Atlanta area to kind of further my career in the new Hollywood of the South. So
true.
Yeah.
That's what's up. So, how long you been acting?
I've been acting professionally since 2009. Pretty much all my life I've been in some kind of choir or theater, so to speak, growing up in the church. Mm-hmm. My mom was a choir director, praise and worship leader. I was a praise and worship leader for years, and just kind of started getting into theater. I always wanted to do acting as a kid. That was an avenue for me to kind of get out the environment that I was in. I would watch television and watch different actors and actresses on television, and it took me to a happy place.
Oh, okay.
So I wanted to,
avoid all the distractions.
The distractions and what was going on as a child. So I tapped into to acting because that's where I felt my comfort came from.
When you were looking at television, what was one of the most influential people, or what was the most interesting program for you?
Oh man, growing up, The Cosby Show.
Isn't that the
A
truth?
Different World.
Yeah.
Some people don't even remember this. I may be telling my age, but Small Wonder. I don't know if y'all
Wonder.
remember that show.
Oh wow. Okay.
Mr. Belvedere, the Jetsons, things like that.
Oh
so
man,
yeah.
that's what's up. Oh, that's great. So when was your all right? So here you are. Your acting makes you happy. Acting is your thing. So what's the first? Do you remember the first gig that you did? What was it? How was that like?
My first time on stage acting, I was about 14, and it was actually a production at church with my mom.
Oh.
And my mom, I was the rebellious child, and my mom was a powerhouse singer, and so that was the first time actually acting on stage. But to act on stage professionally and for a recorded taping was in 2009 for a director in Houston, Texas by the name of James Hudson. He has a production company called Showtime, and I came to do background vocals for him for singing, and he gave me some lines, and I ended up playing the lead lady in that production.
Just like that.
Just like that.
Oh man, that's good. So all right, migrating from Houston. This all was in Houston.
Yes.
So migrating now to Atlanta. What said, hey, Atlanta's this place as opposed to LA? Or you know what I'm saying? What was like? All right, well, is it closer or what?
Well, I did some acting workshops in Houston, and actually Tommy Ford, rest in peace. He was one of the mentors who actually pushed me to come out here. He said, hey, if you really want to do it, I think you should move to Atlanta. I thought about it for about a few months, close to a year, and I just took that leap of faith. I prayed about it and just came. And my first week here in Atlanta, I was taking a nap, and I left my phone. I typically turn my phone on silent.
Right.
I left my ringer on, and I got a call from a casting company saying you booked Tyler Perry's For Better or Worse. So I was just an extra on that, and ended up being a repeat stylist on the show For Better or Worse for 4 seasons. So,
yeah, that's what's up. That's great. So, all right, from that, like, how has your career progressed? I mean, if that was the first step, like, the next step, matter of fact, well, because I know. You're in a movie.
Yes.
This is not your first movie?
No.
Okay. What was your first movie first?
My first movie is a movie actually, and it'll actually be on Netflix this fall, called Love Is.
Love is.
Love is. It's a love story, poetry movie.
True.
Yeah.
And what part do you play in it?
I played London Sims. London Sims was an actress in the movie. She was also a poet. She was just an entertainer, and she had a relationship. And the movie's basically based on the awareness of HIV/AIDS in the community, how it's spread, how a lot of us don't know what the statistics are, and awareness about getting tested. That's basically what the movie's about.
Nice. Oh, that's very impactful.
Yeah.
All right, so, and your most recent movie.
Okay.
What's that?
Yes. Love by Chance.
Love by Chance.
Yes.
I happen to have the privilege of watching this beautiful movie before I even knew you, before I even met you or introduced myself. So, I got a couple questions about that movie. And first, definitely everybody needs to go out and see this movie so you can understand why I have these questions. All right. So, you were the role of Felicia?
Felicia.
Okay.
Yes.
You were the secondary character's girlfriend. Right?
Yes.
All right. You had a huge build-up. And then you showed up. You didn't seem like you did as much as the build-up. Why?
Well, the director, there's a writer.
Okay.
For the movie, who's not the director.
Okay.
And I think the script was great. The thing with Felicia and the role that she had, was she was talked about throughout the movie.
Right.
It wasn't until last minute they decided to actually get Felicia there, get an actual actress for Felicia.
Oh.
So I got a call asking, if I was available, because I know some of the people there, and I came in and basically improv the whole scene.
Really?
Yes.
No script.
No script.
Just you acting.
Yes.
You did a good job, actually. Let me let you know, you did a great job acting. Your limited time that you had to actually, but it was awesome. Was it because of that? That's why you had limited time to...
I'm guessing so. I was just blessed to be there. I definitely enjoyed playing Felicia, awesome. But she was improv, so she was kind of like we should get an actress for her. So that's why I was limited.
Ooh. So how was it working with that particular cast?
That cast was awesome. It's like we're like family now. You have a cast. You do different projects and things like that, but we do stay connected. Little Zane was in the movie. Desi Banks, Satanda Wakani, who's in the new Black Panther movie coming out. Terry J. Vaughn, Carl Payne, E. Roger Mitchell from the Quad. He was in the movie. Awesome cast. Awesome cast, awesome experience. All around.
That's wonderful. Yeah. Now, there's one last question about the movie.
Okay.
What's up with y'all ending?
What's up with the ending? I didn't see the movie until I went to the American Black Film Festival in Miami. Okay. So that was my first time seeing the movie. So, different strokes for different folks. It's so what the writer wrote. And, we're just the actor. We're just there to bring it to life. So
that's what's up. Great answer. Great answer. So, even I believe, did y'all have an opportunity to go to Africa because it was a very culture-based movie. Did you have the chance to go over there as well?
I had the opportunity. I didn't go, but I did have the opportunity to.
Still working actress.
Yes. It ran about 2 months in South Africa in their theaters. So it was a good run in South Africa. The story was a great storyline. And I do know, we built a lot of relationships from, being in that production. Yeah.
I got 2 more questions for you.
Okay.
One, how can people get in contact with Nicole, especially if they're going to do a movie?
Okay.
Obviously, you seem like you're available. What's good?
They can reach me at on Instagram at actress Nicole Crump. I'm on Facebook at Nicole Crump. I also have, you can reach out to my talent manager, Shauna Balfour, at info@shaunabalfour.com. You can reach out to her.
Okay. And the last question would be, for if you had the chance to talk to yourself before all this, what would you say?
I would say tune out the naysayers. Tune out the naysayers. Believe in you if no one else believes in you. Keep moving forward. Don't listen to the negative feed that social media can give, or your peers, your family. If you know what your dream and your passion is, pursue it. Keep going, stay focused, and you can do it.
In because you're in the industry, okay, there's been this they always talk about the Illuminati. They always talk about all the dark part of the industry that nobody is keeping hush hush, or everybody's keeping hush hush, or whatever. So have you seen that? Have you seen the?
I personally haven't experienced it. I have people that I know in the industry that are heavy in the industry who has somewhat experienced that culture, or that, whatever they call themselves.
Is it like a favor for a favor type deal, or is it? I mean, from what your friends would put it, is it because it's almost like a sacrifice?
I believe that's exactly what it is. Just from their experiences of how manipulative the industry can be. If you're not grounded and rooted in what you believe in and in your talent and in your passion, I don't think you have to sacrifice anything to do what God has given you. You shouldn't have to. You shouldn't have to sell your soul. You shouldn't have to sell out for anything. If this is what you do, you grind and you get it, because God is going to have your back regardless. And that's my advice to them, when they contact me and say, hey, I was kind of, I had a really close friend, one of my best friends, he contacted me and told me some things. And, everybody has their own belief in what they believe in.
Right.
But I know what I believe in, and I know that if we continue to stay on the path, we wouldn't even, that shouldn't even deter you, because if you're in this industry from fame and money, you get out. Just get out. If you're in it for that, then sell your soul. I mean, if that's what you want, if that's what you want. But if this is your passion, then go for it. You don't have to do that to get to that level, because you're working, and your faith without works is dead. All you got to do is have faith the size of a mustard seed, and you can get there. So
it's crazy. So have you witnessed, or have you seen people just shoot up? You know what I'm saying?
In my circle, no, not in my circle.
Right.
But
you've heard of, clearly people come out of
I've heard of it. But, it's like, okay, all right, well, to each his own.
I know, right?
But not in my circle. I think we're pretty grounded people.
That's good. I mean, saying, how important is it to have a good positive circle, especially for a lot of people? Because I think that when we talk. And even when you see me talk to people like this, it's like there's a network, because you got positive energy. So how important is it to have such a positive energy network?
Yeah, it's always good to surround yourself with positive people. I had to kind of step back and kind of look at my circle,
Right.
But always keep, if it's something negative, it's something that that's out of the ordinary that you don't do. Don't bring that over here. So one thing about me as an artist, as an actress, I'll dismiss real quick like that in a blink of an eye, But it's definitely crucial to keep a core group, crew around you that is grounded just as much as you are, and that's looking out for you for your best interests. That's it. Man, I can't even. express how really deep that is. Because if you don't, all hell gonna break loose. Point blank, period. You know, and you have to stay grounded and keep your circle pure.
Thank you so much once again for having me. Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you.
Up Aloud and Loudly. Oh man, yo, quality questions. The only spot, man. It's the only spot. Check out all the other shows. Well, check them out. They're not like this. Deep conversation. June Dreyfus, Nicole Crump.